Part 8 is our done for you online sales material. Let's jump in and look at this. What you guys are getting is this. Please pay attention to this part because this is important. Everybody see this page that I just showed you a second ago? And like I said, I'll get to questions in a second. Give me a number one if you can see this page again, and I want to explain this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this page, obviously, both a share link in NetEngine if you use NetEngine, but also the link to this page. I'm also going to make sure that this page is live so you can click through and see what pages these go to. I'll also give you the templates and the links to see this for those pages too, so you can actually see like a working model of this. Does that make sense? So it's not just this page and the buttons, but I'll make sure that when you click this, you can see the next page of what it looks like. I will give you both the thank you pages and the order pages. So it's every one of these buttons has 2 pages that go with it. So I'll make, don't worry about that right now. I'll make sure I include that stuff so that you've got all this stuff and all of it's easily connectable. If anybody runs into problems connecting any of this stuff, whether you're using NetEngine or something else, feel free to reach out to us. And I can, if it's not NetEngine, I'll stumble through helping you. But if it's NetEngine, I'll help you get through it, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me ask you a question. I know this is going to take practice, but does this make sense? Does this make sense? Do you feel like when you get all your stuff, the templates and the order pages and all that, that you can go do this, even though it's going to take practice? Maybe you won't nail your first one. Maybe you'll run into problems. Somebody earlier said they'd sent out some messages and not heard any reply backs, and I told them what to do because they told me on the call. That's great. If you tell me that you're running into problems, I can tell you what to do to fix it. Give me a yes if you heard me on that. Big number one. If you tell me what's going wrong for you, odds are I've got a solution because I ran into it forever ago. But you got to tell me, okay? Scott, I answered your question earlier. Did you hear that question answered? Call him, buddy. Call him. I don't know who you're sending things out to. I don't know who your prospects are. So, Scott, what you're actually asking question-wise, which is what's your reply rate, I can't answer it because I don't know who you're actually reaching out to, okay? So my point is pick up the phone and call some of them and just be like, hey, did you get my email? And Scott, trust me when I tell you this, you are going to get some answers that are going to shed some light onto what's going on. Okay? Good stuff. All right, I got some questions. So I'm going to answer some questions here for you guys because you guys have some great questions. You guys have been wonderful so far. Thank you. So let's answer these questions. Eric says, have you ever eliminated the in-between page and just done an order page with 3 options? No. Test it. I don't know. And if it works well for you, tell me. I'll steal it from you. I'll borrow it from you. So let me know. But no, I usually have the in-between there with that. Christine says, so each level is a different product to set up. It's a different product, yeah, in the back. Each level is a different, it's got its own SKU. So yes. Roger says, you've removed all the excuses for not getting a client by the end of the month. Thank you, buddy. That's my point. I just want you guys to make money and to help people. Remember, you guys, we're here to make money, but we're here to make money because we're helping people do something that, is big. Yeah. So what would be a good package name for the 3K package? The elite, something that makes them feel special, Marlon. That's the key. Richard says, charge extra for physical review cards in addition to $300. Yeah, just say, hey, these are going to cost $100. We'll pass that on to you guys. Or you can just put it in your $300 fee. It's up to you. Is there a reason you don't offer a new review reply service? I just haven't done it yet. Is that a good answer? I know that Zach's got this cool reply software. I know a lot of you own it. I know that that's a service a lot of people offer, which is offering to reply to the reviews. I just haven't got to it yet. Like, this is the package that I've built so far. It's working. That's something that you guys, I can add on, that I can charge more money for. Does everybody understand that? I suffer from the same things that everybody does. Is there's only enough hours in the day, and I just haven't added that on yet. It's probably something that I will get in our boot camp, Rob. I had Zach actually talk about that because it's something he does. But yeah, I don't do that yet. Art says some restaurants may not want to redesign their website. Should I reduce my price accordingly? You can. You can. I find that a lot of restaurants that don't want to redesign their website end up just not taking that package anyway. But that's okay. Tim says, I reversed the price order from higher price to lower. The conversion switches from more money taken away, more features taken away. I like that. I may try that. That's cool. That's why I like these calls, because I love this stuff. Be good, Eric. Take care, buddy. Any differences between dealing with locally owned versus franchise outfits? David, my advice is don't start off with anything that's franchised over 10 locations. Under 10 locations is usually just as easy to deal with, or not as hard. I like telling people when you're first starting out, start off with single locations or locations that have like 2 or 3 places. The less red tape, the better, right? Let's see. Do you charge a setup or how much? No, I don't, but you may want to. Where can you get more cards for reviews as they're needed? If you're doing the printed cards, you can literally have somebody local printer. Like here's one of my secrets, guys, just to tell you guys one of my secrets. I have a really good local printer. Give me a yes if you heard me on that. Like I have a printer that I have, like I put in the work to go find somebody local to me that I can like look face to face. Do you think that's important to me? And I'm not even going to ask the question. Of course it's important to me. Like I have somebody, and I put in the work. I went to several different printers early on, and I found somebody here that like just goes out of their way for me. And so I do business a lot locally with a local printer. My advice to you is, yes, you can order online. Yes, you can do a lot of things, but find a local printer if you have that option. And just so many good things happen to that. You get referrals to clients from local printers. It's awesome. So that's that. If you're using like NFC cards, typically, there's paths to go that way, but there you go. If we don't have any restaurant websites, any sample site templates that do not all look the same. I don't quite know what you're asking. Any sample site templates that don't look the same. I'm going to say something that you're not going to like. If you don't have a restaurant website that you're going to use a sample, and you don't want to use the sample I've got because it looks like everybody else's sample website, put in the time to build the sample website. Period. I mean, that's all there is to it, guys. I mean, like, listen, a lot of what we do out here is we are putting things together because we know we might need them. If you're worried you might need that, go build it. It's going to take you an hour or two, tops. I'm in Phoenix, and franchises are the norm. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. Don't start working in Phoenix. There's nothing I've shown you today that means you have to do it in your local town. Start getting a base, David, of businesses that aren't franchises as your clientele. And then when you go attack the restaurants that are local to you, and Phoenix is a hotbed of really, really good restaurants. I love eating in Phoenix. When you go to those restaurants, you have a portfolio of people that you can show them. It's much easier to close franchises if you have past businesses you can point them at it. Does that make sense, buddy? It's a great question, by the way. Yeah, I'm happy to help. Let's see. Chuck says, in the reach out email, do you keep the red text formatting? No, everything is dark text. It looks good. That's just so you guys know the places you need to change things. How much do you spend to print and send a review awards flyer? That's usually under $10 every time somebody asks for it. And if they ask for it, then I've got a contact, and I'm going to call them. I'm going to bug them. So it's $10 well spent for a lead that's going to be someone that probably turns into a client. Roger says, I may go for locals that don't meet all the criteria, just show some efforts. It's up to you. You do you, man, for sure. I've definitely got some businesses that are local to me that I use for examples of things that don't fit the criteria, but they wanted my help. They didn't fit the criteria, but the agreement was, well, hey, I'll do this for you if you'll do this. And yeah, 100%. Okay, if you felt good about today's trading, if you felt good about your investment, if you felt like you're ready, give me a big number 1 in the box if this prepped you to get where you need to go and you feel like you've got the pieces. What we're going to do now, you guys, is we are going to go to work on getting you the replay, getting you all of the links to this. I'm going to take a small break before we do that, but you can expect that tomorrow you guys will have all the links you need to do all the things you need. and the replays will be inside of the Serial Progress Seeker members area for you guys. Get out there, take the first steps, go rock that. And anything that we talk about software-wise inside of this system, like NetEngine or Review Burner, we will make sure we have links throughout the replay section for you guys to go check those things out. If you, for some reason, you can't find something, feel free to hit up our support at drbenhelp.com, drbenhelp.com. We're always standing by. Of course, in the members area, we'll have links for that too. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I got to talk marketing today for several hours in a row to people that are marketers, and we got, I learned some stuff from you guys today, which was awesome. And I hope you learned some good things from me. Go out there, put it to work. If you have any questions, reach out to us. All right, we're getting to work on replays. We'll have those up as soon as possible, along with all the pertinent links. Thank you guys so much. It's been my pleasure. I love getting to do this with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making this such a pleasurable experience, and we'll talk with you soon.